Hello guys, the PEC-G preliminary list for the 2025 academic session is out. I am really happy that some of you guys are accompanied, were able to make it on this list. Well, congratulations to all of you who made it on the list. And for those of you who were not lucky, keep trying. I believe that maybe you might have made one mistake or the other. You can correct it in the next application. Well, I'm gonna try to minimize my screen here. As you can see, I have my browser open. I was reading some of the statistics. And as you can see, this is the official website of the Brazilian government. So most of the things are found here. Divulgação resultado preliminar do PEC 2025. You see, we have 1,418 vacancies, so a huge number. And you have about 49 countries participating, of course. Lots of countries, yeah. 49.37% women and 50.63% men. Well, it's almost, 50-50. Let's see this first paragraph. It says, Ministério da Educação, MEC, e o Ministério das Relações Exteriores, MRE, divulgaram nesta quinta-feira, 31 de outubro, o resultado preliminar da seleção do Programa de Estudantes Convênio de Graduação PEC-G e de Português como Língua Estrangeira PEC-PLE. O resultado pode ser conferido na página do programa do MRE. Os estudantes selecionados ingressarão nos cursos em 2025. That is, you guys are coming next year, okay, to start your programs. Some are coming directly to the PEC-G, and some are coming for the PEC-PLE. That's the PEC-PLE program. So some went through the PEC-PLE this year. They sat for the exams, they passed. So you will see their names on the list. This has been highlighted. I believe it's an important point. It says, foram escolhidos total de 1.418 estudantes de 49 nacionalidades. Dentre eles, 49,37 são mulheres, 50,63 são homens. Os países com mais aprovados foram Angola. Well, the countries that are sending most of the students this year, Angola, which it has a total of 259 students, a lot of students. República do Congo, this is a surprise. This is a surprise because Congo is a French-speaking country and they are leading on this list too. The third is Guinea-Bissau, 194. It's understandable. Guinea-Bissau is also a Portuguese-speaking country. Well, it is normally expected that the Portuguese-speaking nations send the largest number of students. It's normal. We have Cabo Verde, 121, and then Mozambique is the last Portuguese-speaking nation with a total number of 67. And then Benin. So these are the top countries that send most of the students for the 2025 academic session. This is the balance. It's necessary because what I love about Brazil is it takes notice of some of these statistics. For instance, the women-men balance, stuff. That is something that people like to talk about, and sometimes it's very necessary at the continental level. You have 86% from Africa. Well, it's just like an African program, right? But Brazil, we have ties, we have similarities. We feel comfortable here in Brazil. So I believe that it's something, normal to me. Brazil is a place that somehow gives us hope because when Brazil makes politics, it always considers developing nations, most especially Africa. It doesn't matter if it's the right or the left. We always have a good time with Brazil. So I think it's very, this statistics reflects on that, right? So 11% from Latin America and 3% from Asia. Asia, I think they prefer to go to other places to study, not here in Brazil. But I think with time, Asians might discover Brazil, just as Nigerians are now discovering Brazil. I have seen so many Nigerians getting interested in studying recently, and it's really, really, some of them are surprised. And of course, you will be surprised when you come to Brazil because, you come, you see the structure, you see the education, you see the level of awareness of the people. You get surprised, of course, you get surprised. Because no one talks about Brazil. It's a giant of the Latin America, or let's say South America, So I think here the statistics is okay. What we have is just some details about the program. History is something that I think is not necessary. Well, guys, this is the PDF. I received this document from Latif Oladimeji. Thank you very much. Latif has been an active follower, and he has communicated with me all through this period, and he was even the one that told me that the list is out. I wasn't aware because I am busy doing some things here. So thank you very much. And if you have information like this, you can forward them to me anytime you think something is missing out, so that I can maybe give some let's say my own opinion, evaluation about this stuff. So this is the result, as you can see. Let me give it a zoom. So for those of you guys who made it on this list, you have to pay attention to this stars that we have. We have 1 star, 2 star, 3 stars, and 4 stars, okay? What is going to happen is this. You guys have been classified, and, somehow you are almost into the program. If you have this star, it says, apto sob condição de apresentar certificado médico de saúde física e mental, conforme edital, antes do resultado final. That is to say, if you are given a star already, you have to present a medical certificate, of course. It means maybe you didn't provide that, or you provided something that, let's say, they didn't consider. They have their own criteria of evaluation. It might be a certificate that maybe it's doubtful, or they don't consider that, so they request for another one. For those of you who have 2 stars attached to your names, apto sob condição de apresentar contra-cheques. It means you didn't provide the contra-cheques. You have to present the contra-cheque. Make sure you send it, okay? If you have 3 stars, you need to provide the TCI in Portuguese. Well, TCI is the declaration. After you've presented all your documents, there is like a declaration that you sign to verify that all the information that you provided are true information, okay? Now, if you have the 4 stars, you need to present the TRF corrigido, right? Termo de responsabilidade financeira. It is basically a declaration document signed by your sponsor. For you to be fully on the list, you need to pay attention to these. Well, if you don't have any star attached to your name, I don't know what kind of magic is gonna eliminate your name from the list. Well, let's try to see how it looks like. There we saw Angola topping with about 200 and something. I don't remember. So you can see Angola on this column, Angola, and these are the universities here. Well, lots of Angolans coming. Let's just rush through the list. Angola, you can see. Okay, you have just few Argentines. Bangladesh, Oh, people from Asia. Benin, Bolivia, yeah, South America. Burkina Faso, Cape Verde, Cabo Verde. That's a Portuguese speaking country, so you expect a lot of them too. Chile, South America, few of them. Colombia, Cote d'Ivoire. Okay, you have Colombia, Cote d'Ivoire, Cuba, I think one or two, three. Dominica, two. Ecuador, Gabon, Gabon. Well, I'm surprised about Gabon, I'm really surprised. Ghana, you have few Ghanaians. Guatemala, Equatorial Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, yeah, it's a Portuguese-speaking nation, so you have a lot of them too. Guinea-Bissau, Honduras, India, two Indians coming. Iran, ooh, three Iranians. Jamaica, ooh, some Jamaicans coming. Mozambique. This is a Portuguese-speaking nation too. And my country, Nigeria, well, yeah, you have a lot, oh, a considerable number of Nigerians. I think the number is increasing. Nigerians are discovering Brazil. And you guys are going to be surprised, It's a very good place to study, Panama, yeah, Central America. And is it Central or North America, Panama? I think it's Central America. Paraguay, yeah, Paraguay is very close to Brazil. You have, I think, borders around that Paraná area of Foz Iguaçu. You have Brazil, I think Paraguay, and what country is that? There are about 3 countries in that place, okay? Peru, Kenya, República do Congo also surprised me, It's a French-speaking country, and you have lots of them coming. This program must be popular in Congo. Yeah, just look at the number. São Tomé e Príncipe, a small island in the Gulf of Guinea, very close to Nigeria, and Angola at the same time. Senegal, oh, French-speaking country too. Syria, Timor-Leste, that's East Timor. They are in Asia. It's I think, not the only Asian-speaking country, because I think we have in Macau, that's China, and we have a part in India. There is a small area that was influenced by the Portuguese, for a long time. But Timor-Leste is the only Asian country, let me say, just affirm, only Asian country, because those are part of other nations, like Macau is part of China, so Togo, Venezuela, Trinidad and Tobago. Well, Brazil is taking so many people from different places. I really like this list, and Brazil is doing a project, bringing people from many places, to build its science and technology, to also foster its relationships with other countries. Brazil helping their market also growing, It's something that I love about Brazil at the moment, and I hope it grows, because it's really important when we have partnerships with countries that are ahead. For instance, Brazil is ahead of many countries. Most of the people coming here, they are coming from countries that, let's say, Brazil is somehow ahead of them, I'm not saying absolutely ahead of them. And guys, that's the video for today. For those of you who made it on the list, once again, congratulations. I'm really happy and welcome to Brazil.